It's July 20th, 2023, and I'm inside this and discovering this part of Ragnarok for which part of the mortal world at some point had called me Hela. Um, and with knowing that, I'm watching this with a very, a different, a different eye.
I've missed you. I've missed you all.
Odin, I bid you take your place in the halls of Valhalla, where the brave shall live forever. Nor shall we mourn but rejoice for those who have died a glorious death.
Hurts, doesn't it? Being lied to. Being told you one thing and learning it's all a fiction. I mean, you didn't think I'd really come and see you, did you? This place is disgusting.
It's kind of how I feel at this point, Niklaus. I mean, he came to visit amongst the just ice of this area that I was within. He came to the residence to see the living conditions that I was being allowed to live as. Like when I left his whatever set of rooms or circumstances for the short time period that he was here, he followed me back to Bayside. Um, and I'm sure he has his own words that if it ever got called into question of how, as the very special supernatural mother and child that Christianity speaks on with such reverence, knowing how Ptolemy is and that it's an indisputable fact of how these supernatural children and mothers occur naturally amongst the mortal world, held very high standards at the SU. And if the mortals interfere with the supernatural world and cause the supernatural to be held in less than elegance and decadence, how does the god that's trapped by the mortals call out for help? Knowing that more of the superfluous, they don't really venture out to the depths of the JU for which I'm trapped within. They like to stay in their JU version of SU, like at the top. Don't like to get their hands dirty, right? But here I am, trapped just under the ice. Um, and yet I have this SU position that I was born to, mother and child. Christianity makes a whole religious effort out of it. Um, and my story has not gotten better since Niklaus came to check in on me and then left to go speak to his father and then never returned. But that's also where he invited me, or Janice invited me to that crazy donkey place where then my life took a turn for the worse.
Does this mean you don't want my help? Look, I couldn't jeopardize my position with the Grand Master. It took me time to win his trust. He's a lunatic, but he can be amenable. What I'm telling you is, you could join me at the Grand Master's side. Perhaps in time, an accident befalls the Grand Master, and then... You're not seriously thinking of going back, are you? Our sister destroyed your hammer like a piece of glass. She's stronger than both of us. She's stronger than you. You don't stand a chance. Do you understand what I'm saying here? Fine. I guess I'll just have to go it alone. Like I've always done. Would you say something? Say something!
What would you like me to say? You faked your own death. You stole the throne, stripped Odin of his power, stranded him on Earth to die, releasing the goddess of death. I said enough. Would you like me to go back further than the past 2 days?
You know, I haven't seen this beloved champion he talks of, but I've heard he's astonishingly savage. I've placed a large wager against you tomorrow. Don't let me down.
Piss off, Ghost!
It's star 1978, star 8378, Nicole, Cattaruzza. It's Earth, solar system, Milky Way, universe, galaxy is broken. And it's Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361. In the realm of health, for some reason, there's unexplained weight gain out of nowhere. Again, an inability to lose it. Sunlight is way too high as far as photons go, in like a prism kind of a way, PRISM. And the lower extremities, it depends on the day. The CNS, ANS, and autonomic, like kinesthetics of the body machina are not working as they should. And no matter how much energy I exert in exercise, it is just not balancing out logically the way that the program had originally intended. The mechanics of the machine just aren't working at multi levels. It's star 1978, star 8378, but that's at a planetary level.